Bledsoe County in their road royal blue uniforms with gold numbers trimmed in white. Starting Cody Langford, a sophomore. Scott Lewis, a senior. Ricky Harvey, a junior. Wally Schmidt, a senior. Tyrell Richardson, a junior. Not a lot of height on this Bledsoe County team. We'll see how quick they are once the game tips off. And now for the Chargers. Starting at guard for the Chargers, junior Isaiah Farrar. At the point guard, senior James Thacker. On the wing, junior Jordan Ledford. In the post, senior Mac Thacker. And the other post, junior Jack Murphy. Farrar, Thacker, Ledford, Thacker, and Murphy. Two seniors, three juniors starting for the Chargers. Two seniors, two juniors, one sophomore starting for Bledsoe County. The referee making a joke because Tuesday night, they allowed the teams to go the wrong direction for much of the first half. Ball is in the air. Tip will be controlled in backcourt by Bledsoe County's Tyrell Richardson. Richardson works his way over to the right side, pulls up. Shot is short, and James Thacker pulls down the rebound for the Chargerettes, and he's quickly fouled by Ricky Harvey, his first, team's first for Bledsoe County. So 12 seconds into the ball game, we've got our first foul. We hope that's not indicative of the rest of the night because we'll be here forever if that's the case. James Thacker enters front court left side. Gets a pick from Mack, drives the lane, shot up off the side of the backboard, no good. It'll be Bledsoe County back. Oh, they're going to say it was blocked. So it's Charger basketball. They're going to give Scott Lewis the block on that. And so Central inbounding from their baseline. Kicks it off Isaiah Farrar for three. Bottom. Ledford with the assist. Farrar with a three-pointer. And Central leads it 3-0 with 7:29 to go in the first quarter. Tyrell Richardson with it out front for Bledsoe County in the half court. Picks up his dribble. Off it goes right wing to Langford. Back over to Richardson, top of the key, now backs it out, resets the offense with 7:17 to go in the first quarter. Richardson dribbling it right side front court, passes it left side. Lewis thought about a three, doesn't take it. Now Langford with it right side. Langford over to Schmidt. Schmidt drives. Got to be careful pronouncing his name tonight. So Schmidt backs it back out. Now Richardson has it right side. Richardson drives the lane. Richardson pulls up off the glass and scores. So Richardson pulls Bledsoe County back within one. It's 3-2 here on early going. 6:55 left in the first quarter. Ledford with it left corner. Out front it goes to Mac Thacker. Swings it right side to Farrar. Over to Ledford left wing. Ledford swings it to Mac Thacker to the left corner. And Thacker turns it over. Stolen by Schmidt. Schmidt to the other end. Lewis for two. So Schmidt with the steal and the assist. Lewis with the bucket. And Bledsoe's on top 4-3. James Thacker with it out front. Thacker dribbles through the lane. Over in the corner it goes to Ledford. Gets the pick from James Thacker. Shot up. No good. He's fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. I believe the foul is going to be on Richardson. It is. That's his first, team second. And so Jordan Ledford steps to the free throw line to shoot two with 6:23 to go in the first quarter. Bledsoe leads it 4-3. Ledford's first free throw, good. Tickled the twines, as Joe Dean used to say. Second free throw for Ledford on its way. That one's a brick, a boink. Long rebound out front, pulled down by Langford. And Ledford goes 4 rows up in the stands chasing the basketball. So Lewis with it. Excuse me, that's not Lewis, that's Schmidt. Schmidt in the lane, Schmidt left hand off the glass is good. So Schmidt with a shot. And it's 6-4 Bledsoe County. James Thacker with the basketball, deep left wing. Directs some traffic. Had an entry pack to Murphy, didn't get it, didn't take it. Three-pointer, James Thacker. That one rattles out no good. And Tyrell Richardson pulls down the rebound. Richardson weaves through the defense. Bounce pass left block. Pump fake, shot up and good for Ricky Harvey. His first bucket of the night. Richardson with the assist. And Bledsoe County's doubled up the Chargers here early. Here the trailing Murphy from Ledford. Murphy traveled with the basketball. So Jack Murphy with a turnover. Good entry pass from Ledford from the right wing. But Ledford shuffled his feet and turns it back over to Bledsoe County here with 5:32 to go in the first quarter. 8-4, Bledsoe County on top. Lewis hands it off, left wing to Schmidt. Schmidt three-pointer, it's no good. And Chargers got away with one there, and it's going to be off the Chargers out of bounds. 5:21 to go in the first. 8-4 Bledsoe County on top. They have the basketball inbounding beneath their bucket. Bounce pass left corner. That's Langford. Langford picks up his dribble to Richardson left elbow. Now pulls out left wing, going to back it out front now. So Richardson with the basketball. Over it goes Lewis. Lewis hands it off. Nope, fakes the handoff to Schmidt. Now Lewis picks up his dribble. Out front it goes Langford. And Ledford takes it away from Langford. Ledford drives. Ledford misses the shot. And Harvey pulls down the rebound for Bledsoe County. He's triple teamed. Ball goes out of bounds. Whistle. And it's Bledsoe basketball. Checking to see if there's going to be a foul call there. No foul. So Bledsoe will have possession with 4:51 to go in the first quarter, leading the Chargers 8-4. And Tyrell Richardson will enter front court with the basketball. They've spread the floor on Central here. Now Richardson on the switch. Murphy picks him up. Might be a quickness mismatch here. Richardson going to try to drive on Murphy into the paint. Gives it off to Harvey. Left block. Harvey cut off by Mac Thacker. Bounce pass out left wing. Langford for three. That one's short. No good. Tipped around. And James Thacker comes down with a rebound for the Chargers. Thacker in front court. Thacker gets cut off. Kicks it off left wing. Mac Thacker almost traveled with the basketball. Hands it off to James Thacker back out front. 4:12 to go in the first quarter. Bledsoe County up 8-4. Hands it off to Ledford on the right wing. To James Thacker in the corner. Feed it in to Jack Murphy, right block. Murphy kicks it off left corner. Mac Thacker. No look pass. Threw it away. Mac Thacker with a turnover. Schmidt with another steal. Then Schmidt turns it over. James Thacker with a steal. James Thacker doesn't get the assist because Ledford misses the bunny and then commits the personal foul. So Ledford missed an easy bucket and then committed the foul, and it'll be his first, team's first. Well, Bledsoe County up 8-4 with the basketball. 3:41 to go in the first quarter. So Richardson gives it off Lewis. Lewis at the top of the key. Try to get a pick and roll going, but Lewis turns it over and Farrar gets the steal. Farrar, floater in the lane, short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Schmidt. Schmidt, outlet pass to Langford. Langford enters front court right side, now gives it off to Lewis between the circles. Lewis, right wing to Langford. We're a little motion here. Richardson with it right wing. Slices in, nobody picks him up. He misses the layup. Harvey pulls down the rebound, and he's fouled on the putback. As Mac Thacker went for the block, committed the foul. It'll be his first, team's second. And Ricky Harvey will go to the line to shoot two. 8-4, Bledsoe County on top here. 3:13 to go in the first quarter. Free throw up, no good. Garrett King checks into the game from Jack Murphy. And Zach Schmidt in the game for Wally Schmidt. Harvey hits the second free throw. 9-4 lead for Bledsoe County. 3:05 to go in the first quarter. James Thacker pulls up right side of the lane. That shot no good. Richardson with the rebound for Bledsoe County. Pushes it into front court right side. On the right wing, Richardson with the basketball. Skips it left side. Now out front it goes to Lewis. Somehow Garrett King has picked up their point guard, one of their guards. Baseline move for Zach Schmidt. Kicks it out left wing. Langford for three. That one's no good. Rebound battle for underneath. Jump ball, and it's going to be Charger basketball. As Ledford and Lewis tied up. Checking into the game for Bledsoe County, Camden Smith. He'll come in for Richardson. 2:38 to go in the first quarter. Bledsoe County leads the Chargers 9-4. They've outscored the Chargers 8-1 since Isaiah Farrar splashed a three from the left wing. Mac Thacker out front to Garrett King in the right corner to James Thacker for three. Bottom. Garrett King with the assist. James Thacker with a 3. That pulls the Chargers back within 2. 2:19 to go in the first quarter. Camden Smith with the basketball, top of the key. Left corner it goes Lewis. Lewis, left wing. Out front it goes Langford. Langford drives. Langford kicks it off, and there's going to be a foul on Ledford on the floor. That's his second, team's third. So Bledsoe County will inbound beneath their bucket. Murphy going to check in for Ledford. So on the floor for the Chargers, you have the Thackers, Garrett King, Jack Murphy, and Isaiah Farrar. Langford to inbound for Bledsoe County. Bounce pass into the paint. Now check back to Harvey, check back to Langford. He's going to bring it out front and set the offense. 2:01 to go in the first quarter, 9-7, Bledsoe County on top. Langford. Langford drives. Langford tries to go high over James Thacker, misses the shot, and Jack Murphy pulls down the rebound. James Thacker in the front court. Garrett King at the baseline. Back out front, James Thacker for 3. Bottom. Garrett King with another assist. James Thacker with a 3. The Chargers are up 10-9. 6-0 run for the Chargers to answer the 8-1 run by Bledsoe. Lewis drives, goes the right block, and then gets Garrett King off his feet and scores. 4 points for Lewis. 11-10, Bledsoe County on top. 1:21 to go in the first quarter. James Thacker out front to Murphy. Murphy bounce pass, Garrett King. Ooh, King got away with a travel. Bailed him out of a travel. Foul's going to be on Zach Schmidt, his first, team's third. Dalton Davis checks in, and Darius Carden checks in for the Chargers. So Davis to inbound. Davis. Out front it goes to Garrett King, right wing Carden. Thought about a shot, doesn't take it. Picks up his dribble, feeds it into Davis. Davis has the ball knocked away. Looked like there was some contact. But nevertheless, they're going to give the ball to the Chargers, and Davis will inbound it again. Davis. Out front it goes Garrett King, right wing, in and out of the hands of Carden. He picks it up. Up top it goes to King. Left corner, James Thacker for 3. That one's short. And coming down the rebound is Zach Schmidt of Bledsoe County. Wally Schmidt with it front court. Over it goes to Langford. That's Schmidt, S-C-H-M-I-D-T. Langford drives, kicks it in the corner. Zach Schmidt for 3. Bottom. Langford with the assist, and Zach Schmidt drains the 3. Bledsoe County up 4 now, 14-10. Carden with it out front for the Chargers. Carden. Bounce pass right wing to Garrett King. King lobs it out front again to James Thacker. James Thacker with it. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. James drives, kicks it off, right side. Garrett King open from 3. That one's short, no good. Gets his own rebound. Garrett King in the paint to Jack Murphy for 2. Garrett King with an offensive rebound and assist. Murphy with the bucket. And the Chargers are within 2. 3-pointer this end. Rattles out, no good. Garrett King with a rebound. And he turns it over. Garrett King turns it over. Zach Schmidt with a steal and has it shot blocked out of bounds by James Thacker. So Thacker gets the block. Inbounds Langford at the buzzer. 3-pointer, no good. Ooh. It almost went in. End of 1. Bledsoe County 14, Chargers 12. Back in 60 seconds on 99.5 FM. Welcome back to the Roundhouse. Beginning of the second quarter, Bledsoe County will have the basketball. They lead Chargers 14-12. And we are underway in the second quarter. Richardson with the basketball out front for Bledsoe County. He goes by James Thacker into the paint, feeds it on the baseline to Lewis. Kicked out, 3-pointer up and good. That was Camden Smith with a 3. So Lewis gets the assist. Camden Smith with the 3-pointer. It's a 5-point lead for Bledsoe County. And ball knocked away out front. Almost stolen, but no. He stepped on the line, so the Chargers will retain possession, and James Thacker narrowly avoided the turnover there. Now James Thacker with it out front. Over it goes left side to Carton. Into the corner to Garrett King. Up top to Mac Thacker. Mac Thacker with the basketball. Has it knocked away. Retains, gets his dribble back, and gives it off to James Thacker, right wing for three. That one is no good. And it goes out of bounds over to Bledsoe County. So 17-12, Warriors on top of the Chargers with 7:22 to go in the half. Warriors have the basketball. Richardson with it out front. Richardson pulls up, right side, throws it off the head of Lewis. I'm going to give that turnover to Richardson. And Chargers have it. I guess James Thacker got the steal. Thacker drives and throws it away. Turned it right back over to Bledsoe County. 17-12, Warriors on top here. 7 minutes to go in the half. Richardson with it out front. Richardson drives, feeds it in the left corner. That's Zach Schmidt, and Zach Schmidt turns it over. Murphy with a steal. And then Darius Carden is fouled in the open court by Lewis. So Murphy got the steal. Lewis whistled for a foul. That's the fourth foul for Bledsoe in the first half, first on Lewis. Garrett King to inbound. Out front it goes to Jack Murphy, left wing. James Thacker back out front, Murphy. Murphy three. That one's a long one and no good. Rebound pulled down by Zach Schmidt. Quickly into front court, and then James Thacker tips the pass. It sails out of bounds beyond the end line, and Bledsoe County's going to inbound baseline should be in the corner. Oh, just let them choose where to inbound it. Spot them up, ref. Bounce pass in the paint. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Murphy. So Murphy gets the board. And hands it off to James Thacker. Thacker with it front court. Mac Thacker drives. Floater off the glass. No good. Tips it in himself. So Mac misses the first one. Gets his own rebound. Puts in the second one. First points of the night for Mac Thacker. Chargers within 3 with 6:10 to go in the half. Tyrell Richardson with it front court. Over it goes left side, Zach Schmidt. Zach Schmidt left corner to Wally Schmidt. Wally Schmidt loses his dribble, throws it away, but loose ball picked up by Richardson, and Richardson throws it into the front row. So turnover Richardson. Langford going to check in for Wally Schmidt. S-C-H-M-I-D-T, Schmidt. And Chargers with a basketball now, down 3 with 5:50 to go in the half. James Thacker with it out front between the circles. James Thacker still with it, spins at the free throw line. Right wing, Darius Carden for three. That one's an air ball. And it'll go over to Bledsoe County as it sails out of bounds. Look down below, and there's one player talking on the bench. Could be my child. So Zach Schmidt swings it off left wing to Smith. Smith puts up the three. It's no good. And rebound by Lewis. Out top it goes to Smith. Smith drives. Smith's shot is up, no good. Jack Murphy rips down the board for the Chargers. Outlet pass to James Thacker, who enters front court right side. Farrar set to come in, next dead ball. James Thacker with it right wing. James Thacker wanting to work on Camden Smith. James Thacker in the paint. Feeds it off to Garrett King. King, left wing, Mac Thacker. Left corner, Darius Carden. And Carden going to kick it back out front to Mac Thacker, who swings it right side to James Thacker. Carden with it, top of the key. Carden. Whistle. Foul on Tyrell Richardson, his second. Team's fifth of the half. And so Chargers going to inbound. Farrar comes in for Carden. 4:46 to go in the half. Chargers trail 17-14 to Bledsoe County, but they have the basketball. James Thacker with it out front. James Thacker skips it in the right corner. Farrar open from three. That one's short, no good. Rebound going to be brought down by Tyrell Richardson of Bledsoe County. He has the basketball front court. Swings it left side. Wally Schmidt drives, stops, fakes, shot up, blocked by Mac Thacker. And Mac Thacker comes out there with a rebound as well. 4:15 to go in the half. Chargers down 3 with a basketball. James Thacker out front. James. A lot of standing around on offense. Jack Murphy left wing, kicks it out front. Garrett King's three-pointer no good. Rebound pulled down by Camden Smith, and they have a whistle. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 60 seconds on 99.5 FM. Bledsoe basketball front court for Bledsoe County. 3:52 to go in the ball in the half rather. Bledsoe County up 3. That's Wally Schmidt with the basketball and whistle. Going to be a foul on the floor on Isaiah Farrar, his first, team's 4th of the half. I've got him with 1. So I don't know who I gave a foul to earlier that didn't belong to. We'll figure that out as we go along. Out front, the ball goes to Camden Smith. Hands it off to Langford. Langford still with it. Langford in the paint. Kicks it in the left corner. Tyrell Richardson. Richardson in the paint. Richardson pulls up. Shot, bricked it. Mac Thacker pulls down the rebound for the Chargers. James Thacker with it out front. James Thacker off the short corner to Murphy. Mac Thacker into the left corner to Garrett King. And now out front it goes Isaiah Farrar. Farrar. Right corner, James Thacker. Right block, Mac Thacker. Mac turns, shoots, misses. And coming down with the rebound is Wally Schmidt. Schmidt off to Langford in the paint. Shot up, no good. And Garrett King rips away the rebound. Outlet pass to Isaiah Farrar. Farrar 1-on-2. Going to go to the hoop. Shoots, hits the bottom of the backboard, bricks the basketball. Farrar with a miss. And Wally Schmidt with a board. Up top it goes Langford for Bledsoe County. 17-14, they lead it. 2:44 to go in the half. This has not been an offensive basketball clinic by any means. Wally Schmidt thought about a 3, gives it off to Richardson. Good pass down low to Lewis. Richardson with the assist, Lewis with the bucket. 19-14, Bledsoe County on top of the Chargers with 2:25 to go in the half. James Thacker with the basketball out front, gets a pick from Mac Thacker. James gives it off to Jack Murphy, diagonal pass right side to Garrett King. Now up top it goes to James Thacker. Feeds it right block to Mac. Skips it out Farrar to Garrett King up top. King feeds it in to Mac Thacker. They're packing it in, it's not there. Garrett with it baseline, kicks it out. James Thacker for 3, bottom. Garrett King to James Thacker from downtown. 9 points for James Thacker. 19-14 the score. 19-17 the score. Three-pointer Langford, drained it. Cody Langford splashes a 3 for Bledsoe County. They're back up by 5 with 1:40 to go in the half. James Thacker with the basketball out front for the Chargers. He pulls up from 3. That one's no good, and it's going to be off the hands of Jack Murphy, out of bounds, over to Bledsoe County. Ricky Harvey and Zach Schmidt check back into the ball game for Bledsoe County. Ledford checks in for the Chargers, exiting Murphy. And I didn't see who exited for Bledsoe County, but Langford, Lewis, both Schmitz, and Harvey in the game for Bledsoe County. They're giving 2 Schmitz right now. Lewis with the basketball out front. Hands it off to Langford. Langford gets the pick from Harvey. Doesn't use it. Now drives, shot up, no good. James Thacker pulls down the rebound, dribbles it off his foot, but Mac's there to save the day. Mac gives it back to James, and James enters front court left side. Passes it in the corner for Farrar. Farrar feeds it in, Garrett King, and it's foul called on Wally Schmidt, his first, team 6th. 52.3 seconds to go in the half. Bledsoe leads the Chargers 22-17. It's been a snooze fest here in this quarter. James Thacker for a 3. That one's short. Jordan Ledford gets the rebound. Ledford passes it out front to James Thacker. Over it goes to Farrar. Farrar for 3. Bottom. James Thacker to Isaiah Farrar downtown. Chargers back within 2 with 35 seconds to go in the half. There goes the drive. Took by Langford. Feeds it off to Harvey. Harvey shot blocked by Mac Thacker. James Thacker with a rebound. Outlet pass Farrar. Farrar down to Garrett King for 2. Farrar with the assist. Garrett King with a bucket, his first points of the half. We're tied at 22 with 15 seconds to go till halftime. Langford gets the pick. Kicks it off in the corner to Zach Schmidt. Up top it goes to Lewis. Lewis, three-pointer on its way. That's a brick. Jordan Ledford fouled by Wally Schmidt. And Ledford will walk the length of the court to shoot 1 and 1. Should be the bonus. It should be the bonus. Nobody's telling them it's the bonus. Should be shooting free throws. It's 1 and 1. Nobody's bothering to tell them. So it is 1 and 1. So Jordan Ledford should be going to the line to shoot 1 and 1. With 4.8 seconds to go in the half, and now he is. Somebody along the scores table's got to notify the referees that it's bonus time. So Jordan Ledford will step to the line to shoot 1+. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line here in the first half. First one's on its way, and no good. Ball's going to be bouncing around, out of bounds. Bledsoe County basketball with 9/10 of a second to go in the first half. So Bledsoe County basketball. And they get it in, and that's the half. A halftime score, tied at 22 here at the Roundhouse. We'll take a break, come back with our Meet the Charger halftime feature. You're listening to Central High School basketball on 99.5 FM.
The third quarter.
Welcome back to the Roundhouse. We're going to start the third quarter a little bit early. About 30 seconds quicker than we thought. Chargers with a basketball. We're tied at 22. James Thacker with it out front for Central. He's going to work off a pick. They switch. Feed it down on the right block to Mac Thacker. Ball almost knocked away. Thacker recovers it. No look pass to Jack Murphy for 2. Mac Thacker with the assist. Jack Murphy with a field goal. And Chargers take the lead, 24-22, 7:30 to go now in the third quarter. Tyrell Richardson dribbles into the left corner. Now he goes into the paint. Underhand shot no good. Mac Thacker loses the rebound. And Tyrell Richardson lays it in. I don't know how there could be. I guess we'll give Tyrell Richardson an offensive rebound there. I don't know if Mac ever actually had possession of it. Tied at 24. Mac thought about a 3, then thought better of it. Over it goes to James Thacker in the left corner to Jordan Ledford. Pass across right side to Isaiah Farrar. Farrar to Mac Thacker on the right side. Now down low, Jack Murphy lost the handle. Passes it inside to Jordan Ledford. Ledford's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Tyrell Richardson, his third.
Fouls on Tyrell Richardson, his third, team first of the half. So Jordan Ledford at the free throw line shooting 2. He was 1 of 3 from the line in the first half. Makes that one.
And for the Warriors, number 23, Camden Smith.
Chargers sneak out here to a 1-point lead with 6:57 to go in the third quarter. Second shot, Ledford is no good. And rebound pulled down by Wally Schmidt. Wally takes it to the glass. Shot up, no good. He bricked it. Mac Thacker pulls down the rebound. Outlet pass to James Thacker. Into front court, James Thacker. Short corner to Jordan Ledford. Out top, it goes to Mac Thacker. Mac throws it down the left block to Jack Murphy. Murphy works his way in, turns, spins, shoots, scores! 4 points for Jack Murphy in the second half. 6 for the game. Chargers up 27-24 with 6:27 to go in the third quarter. Langford with it out front. Langford drives by Murphy off the glass and good. That was a mismatch quickness-wise. 5 points for Cody Langford. That pulls Bledsoe County back within 1. Chargers lead at 27-26. 6:12 to go in the third quarter. James Thacker with it out front. Drives into the corner. Farrar open from 3. That one's no good. Rebound fought for, and Lewis comes out of there with it for Bledsoe County. Lewis in front court. Lewis still with it out there. Now picks up his dribble, passes it off to Cody Langford, top of the key. Langford drives, spins, gives it off. Baseline, Harvey, bottom. Langford with the assist. Harvey with the bucket. He has 5. And Bledsoe County leads the Chargers 28-27. Mac Thacker with it left wing. Mac Thacker still with it. He drives in, turns, and traveled. Shuffled his feet, and that'll give the ball back over to Bledsoe County. They lead at 28-27. 5:27 to go in the third quarter. Cody Langford with it out front. Langford steps back, three-pointer. That's a brick. Rebound pulled down by Mike Thacker. A clanger from downtown. So James Thacker with it front court for the Chargers. James goes behind the back, kicks it in the corner to Ledford. Ledford tries to work it in, kicks it back out left wing to James Thacker. Ball was deflected by Lewis, though, so they couldn't get a shot. Now Mac Thacker with it right wing. Mac Thacker floater in the lane. Off the glass, no good. Ball batted around. Lewis comes out of there with a rebound. Lewis in front court. Feeds it up ahead to Wally Schmidt for two. Lewis with the assist. Wally Schmidt with his first bucket of the second half. He has 4. Bledsoe County's up 3. Quickly the other way. James Thacker with a floater for 2. So James with 11. Quickly the other way. Camden Smith goes baseline. Shots blocked out of bounds by James Thacker. Now Langford will inbound baseline. 30-29, Bledsoe County on top. 4:34 to go in the third quarter. Langford into the left corner. Camden Smith wide open for 3. That one's no good. Ball out of bounds. Ooh, they're going to say it's off of the Bledsoe County. Be Charger basketball. So James Thacker is going to walk it up here. 4:25 to go in the third quarter. Central down 1. James gets the pick. Up top it goes Farrar. Open from 3. That one's no good. Tipped around. And loose basketball. And Bledsoe County right now is getting all the loose balls. Langford picks up his dribble. Or actually takes his dribble. Langford drives. Langford off the glass. Langford scores coast to coast. 7 for Langford, the sophomore. It's 32-29 Bledsoe County. Into the corner it goes to Ledford of the Chargers. Ledford picks up his dribble. Short corner Murphy to Mac Thacker. Thacker tries to go baseline. It's knocked out of bounds by Wally Schmidt. Ledford gets it in the right corner to James Thacker. Out front it goes to Farrar. Left wing, Mac Thacker. Skip pass across to James Thacker. James drives. Kicks it off. Short corner, Ledford in, down low to Jack Murphy. Murphy misses the shot. Ball battled around and a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Murphy going to be whistled for the foul. His first, team's first. So Bledsoe County will get the ball back, leading the Chargers by 3 with 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Langford with the basketball. Over to Lewis. Handed off. Schmidt fakes, drives in, and then turns it over. Schmidt with a turnover. Farrar with a steal. Hands it off to Ledford. Ledford down the lane. Lays it in for 2. Ledford with the bucket. Chargers within 1 with 3:05 to go. Langford quickly the other way for Bledsoe County. There's Smith with 3. That one's no good. Backside rebound, James Thacker. So James Thacker in front court. Over it goes Mac Thacker left side. 3-pointer for Mac. Bottom! Mac Thacker drains the 3. He has 5, and the Chargers take the lead 34-32. James with the assist. Cody Langford for 3. That one's no good. But Lewis gets the offensive rebound. Lewis with it in the corner. 3-pointer. That one's no good. And a whistle. Harvey gets a push off on the rebound. Garrett King checks into the game for Jack Murphy. Murphy had a productive third quarter so far with 4 points in the quarter. Now James Thacker enters front court with it for the Chargers. 34-32 Chargers on top. 2:21 to go in the third quarter. Farrar gives it off to Mac Thacker right wing. Back out front it goes to Farrar. Back over to Mac right wing. Mac skips it across. James Thacker open in the left corner. That one no good. Backside rebound. Battled for. Jump ball. And it's Bledsoe County basketball. Garrett King tied it up with Harvey. And Bledsoe will get it on the alternate possession. Farrar checks out. Carden checks in for the Chargers. The freshman. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Chargers up top 34-32. Langford with it out front. Langford started to drive, cut off, and then passes it left side to Lewis. Lewis picks up his dribble. Out front to Langford, right wing. Now top of the key, Wally Schmidt. Schmidt still with it. In the paint. Schmidt's floater, no good. But instead of pulling down the rebound, Carden tipped it out front, and Langford gets the board instead. In the corner, three-pointer for Smith, no good. Then Mac Thacker pulls down the rebound for the Chargers. James Thacker with it front court for Central. Between the circles, passes it off left wing. Mac Thacker in the corner to Carden. Left block, Garrett King. King turns, kicks it out front. Mac Thacker wide open from three. That one's no good. And Smith pulls down the rebound for Bledsoe County. 34-32, Central on top here. Bledsoe with a basketball. 1:07 to go in the third. Wally Schmidt with it, left wing. Up top it goes to Langford. Langford gives it off to Lewis. Now back over left wing, Schmidt. Schmidt drives in. Scores the basketball. Wally Schmidt with 6. We're tied at 34 with 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Well, they've hung around. Ledford with it left wing. Ledford in the paint. Ledford. Extra pass, gives it off to Garrett King, and that pass is tipped out of bounds by Wally Schmidt. So Ledford to inbound. Up top it goes Garrett King. Carden. Carden to Ledford, short corner. Ledford, right wing to James Thacker. Swung through Garrett King over to Mac Thacker. Mac Thacker dribbles the left elbow. Back to James Thacker, right wing. Diagonal pass across to Carden. Left block, Ledford, turns, shoots, scores. Carden with the assist. Jordan Ledford with the bucket, he has 6. Central back out in front, 36-34 with 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. Langford with it. Langford has it knocked away from behind. James Thacker poked it away, but then Garrett King threw it away. And that's the end of the third quarter. 36-34, Chargers lead it after 3 on 99.5 FM back in high school football score. Alcoa leads Austin East 17-6 at the half. Meigs County over South Green 21-0 at the half. Charger basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, up 36-34. Carden gives it off to Garrett King, to Mac Thacker out front. Mac to James Thacker, left wing. Over it goes to Isaiah Farrar. To Mac Thacker, right corner. Garrett King, right side of the lane, kicks it back out to Mac. They're really sacking it in there, sagging in the defense. They're playing man, but they're really packing it in. Feed it in this time, Garrett King, right block from Farrar, and King's fouled. Foul's going to be on Zach Schmidt, his second, team's third of the half. And Garrett King will step to the free throw line to shoot 2. King with 2 points in the first half, yet to score here in the second. Free throw on its way is good. 3 points for Garrett tonight. The Charger lead is 37-34 with 7:27 to go in the ballgame. Second free throw for Garrett on its way. He missed that one, tipped around, and ball picked up Mac Thacker with a rebound. To James Thacker, right wing for 3. Bottom! Mac Thacker with the assist. James Thacker drains the 3. He has 14. Central leads it by 6. A 4-point trip that time. And then Tyrell Richardson throws it away. Bad pass into the paint by Tyrell Richardson. Goes off the foot of Zach Schmidt, out of bounds. It's Charger basketball. Carden with it out front to Mac Thacker. Over to Garrett King. And Garrett King traveled. Shuffled his feet as he received the pass. Turnover Garrett. And it'll give the ball back to Bledsoe County. Central up by 6 with 6:58 to go in the ball game. Bledsoe with it. Front court, Richardson over to Lewis. Lewis drives down the lane, off the glass, and scores. That's 8 for Lewis. And it cuts the Charger lead to 4. Farrar with it right wing, out front to Carden. Carden floater in the lane. That one's no good. Garrett King with the offensive board. Kicks it out Farrar. Back into Garrett King on the right block. He's fouled. That'll be on the floor. Zach Schmidt's third foul. Fourth foul on Bledsoe County, and the Chargers are going to inbound from their baseline. Wally Schmidt going to check into the game for Zach Schmidt. So Schmidt for Schmidt. James Thacker lobs it out front to Garrett King. Over it goes right side. Isaiah Farrar. And Farrar, Charger basketball. There was a discussion on who the ball went off of, and apparently it went off Lewis out of bounds. I couldn't see it. So James Thacker will inbound right sideline front court for the Chargers. Carden with it right wing, back over to James. Down low, Mack. Mack into the paint to Garrett King, and King traveled again. Fourth turnover of the night for Garrett. It was a good pass. He just, I don't know, shuffled his feet. 40-36. Chargers on top. Bledsoe has the basketball, 6:15 to go. Richardson to Lewis. Lewis tries to drive in on Mike Thacker and scores. 10 for Lewis. And that's a 2-point game. The Chargers' 6-point lead is pulled back down to 2. In the left corner, James Thacker, and he turns it over. James Thacker with a bad pass. Wally Schmidt with a steal. Tried to feed it into Garrett King on the left block, and Wally Schmidt stepped in front and took it away. Lewis with it out front for Bledsoe County. Central up 2. Bledsoe with a basketball. 5:40 to go in the ball game. Schmidt down the lane. Shot up off the glass is good, and they tie it. 8 for Wally Schmidt. And we're tied at 40, a 6-0 run for Bledsoe County. And Doug Armstrong wants timeout. We'll take a break. Back in 30 seconds on 99.5 FM. Ending in the ball game, it's Central basketball. They're going to inbound right sideline front court. And Farrar will throw it into James Thacker in back court. He enters front court right of the circle. Mac Thacker with it out front. Over to Garrett King. King to James Thacker. James Thacker. Oh, on the pick and roll was there, but it's off the foot of Garrett King. It's stolen away by Harvey. Bad pass, Thacker. And then we have a whistle on the foul. Not sure what happened there. Actually, there's a turnover. It's Charger basketball. I thought they called a foul, but it's a turnover. The Chargers with the ball again. Tied at 40. Murphy checks in for the Chargers. Mac Thacker to Murphy out front. Murphy to Farrar. Left wing three-pointer. Bottom! Murphy with the assist. Farrar with the three-pointer, and the Central takes a 3-point lead. 9 points for Farrar on three-pointers. Langford with it out front. Skips it over to Lewis. Lewis to Langford. Right to Richardson, right wing. Richardson feeds it down on the right block. There goes the cut. Kicked out. Wide open Lewis for three. Splashed it. Richardson with the assist. Lewis with the three-pointer. He has 13 points. We're tied at 43 with 4:27 to go in the ball game. The Chargers find themselves in a slugfest with Bledsoe County. James Thacker drives. Floater in the paint. No good. Mac Thacker with the board. Thacker works his way in off the glass. Missed it. Gets his own rebound. No, he doesn't. It's loose out front. James Thacker with the rebound. Over it goes to Ledford. Ledford. Offensive foul on Ledford as he runs over Wally Schmidt. So that's a turnover and a foul on Ledford. Chargers' second foul. And so Bledsoe County will have the basketball. We're tied at 43 with 4:04 to go. Richardson with it. Over to Lewis. I thought he walked. Wally Schmidt turns it over. Stolen by Ledford. Ledford with it front court. Ledford's going to drive in there. Ledford tries to do a no-look pass. It's tied up, and it's Bledsoe County basketball. So Bledsoe County has the basketball again. Tied at 43, this time with 3:40 to go in the ball game. Richardson, whistle. That's a pushing foul going to be called on James Thacker. His first, team's third of the half. So Lewis to inbound. And a push off on Tyrell Richardson on the inbound. So that'll be his fourth and a turnover. Fifth team foul. So let's play the game and not have a conversation with the coach. There you go, ref. All right, now Chargers have the basketball tied at 43 with 3:30 to go. James Thacker works off the pick. They switch. Now Farrar has it out front to Ledford. Ledford in the left corner. Ball knocked away by Tyrell Richardson. Got to be careful about pushing to go for that basketball because they whistled Carly Runyon for a foul in that same situation. Ledford. Out front it goes to James Thacker. Thacker with it. Whistle. And offsetting fouls. It's going to be a double foul called. So White 23, Ledford, that's his fourth. Ricky Harvey second.
That was on Mike Thacker. Back. They connected it.
Okay. It was not on Ledford. It was on Mac Thacker, his second. So Bledsoe County has 16 fouls. Mac Thacker with it. Mac turns, shoots, misses. Ball batted around, and it's going to be Charger basketball as the rebound goes out of bounds. 3:09 to go. We're tied at 43. Ledford. Up top it goes to Farrar. Farrar over to James Thacker, left side front court. 3:02 to go. Tied at 43. Chargers with the basketball. Murphy throws it away. Murphy with a turnover. Langford with a steal. James Thacker with a block, but Richardson gets the offensive rebound and puts it in. And Bledsoe County leads it with 2:42 to go in the ball game. James Thacker with the basketball out front. Farrar with it right wing. Back to James Thacker. Over it goes left wing to Ledford. Chargers doing a lot of standing around. There's Murphy gives the pick. James Thacker tries to drive in there. Ball knocked away. It'll be Charger basketball. 2:22 to go in the ball game. Chargers down 45-43. Zach Schmidt checks in for Tyrell Richardson. Garrett King checks in but doesn't go to the scorer's table. And now he doesn't get to enter the game. So Ledford gets it in left wing to James Thacker. Into the paint to Mack. Over it goes right side. Farrar open from three. That one rattled out, no good. But it's out of bounds. I'm going to say it's off the Chargers. Bledsoe basketball. Who's coming out? Who's leaving the game? Chargers have 6 on the floor. Now Jack Murphy comes out. 2:15 to go in the ball game. Chargers down 2. Bledsoe County has the basketball. Chargers going to press. 1-2-2. Lewis gets it in. Langford with the basketball. Langford picks up his dribble. Back to Lewis. Over it goes to Harvey. Back to Lewis in the middle of the court. Lewis into front court to Langford. To Wally Schmidt. Schmidt shot up no good. Wally Schmidt gets the offensive rebound. Shot blocked by Garrett King. Richardson gets an offensive board, and now Lewis has it right wing. 1:48 to go in the ball game. Bledsoe County up 2. And then turned it over. Richardson turns it over. James Thacker gets the steal. James Thacker pushes it into front court. Thacker off the glass. It's good, and he's fouled. 16 for Thacker. Ties the game. He'll go to the line for 1. First trip to the line tonight for James Thacker. Foul's going to be on Lewis, his second, team's 7th foul. Should be 17 fouls. Thacker makes the free throw. Quickly into front court, Bledsoe County with it. Richardson drives and scores. Nobody picked him up. 8 for Richardson. Bledsoe back on top, 47-46 with 1:24 remaining. James Thacker with the basketball. Up top to Mac Thacker. Mac gives it back out front to James. 1:15 remaining in the basketball game. James Thacker drives. Thacker off the glass. Rattles out, no good. Tipped around, and Wally Schmidt comes down with a rebound. He's going to push it into front court. Wally Schmidt, right wing. Ooh, I thought he walked. Langford with it out front. 55 seconds to go. And Ledford fouls him. It'll be the team's 5th, and Ledford, I think it's his 4th.
Team 4.
So Lewis to inbound, gets it in there to Tyrell Richardson. Bledsoe County leads it 47-46. Richardson drives and throws it away. So 48.2 seconds remaining. Bledsoe County leads 47-46 over the Chargers. And Doug Armstrong wants timeout. We'll take a break. 44 seconds to go. Bledsoe up 1. Back in 60 seconds on 99.5 FM. Ledford in the backcourt to James Thacker. James with it out front, gets the pick, kicks it off, left side Ledford. Ledford to Farrar, right wing. Farrar with it. Up top, Mac Thacker. Mac Thacker's going to drive. Thacker off the glass. Score! Actually, he didn't put it off the glass. He just shot it in. Chargers on top, 48-47. 19 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Bledsoe with the basketball. 13 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. They're going to play for the final shot. King backs it off. Bounce pass. Baseline shot is up. It's no good. Battled around. Out of bounds. And that's the ball game. Chargers hold on to win it as Harvey's jump shot goes long, and Central wins the game 48-47. We'll take a break, come back with your final stats. You listen to Central High School basketball on 99.5 FM, streaming live at 99.5 WIG.